And everybody, welcome to Extreme Racing League's XRL for XRL X1, round number 11, season number 8 for the finale at São Paulo, Brazil. I am joined by Jeffrey.
Hello.
And we are getting ready for the final race of the season. Drivers' Championship is all wrapped up. Ryan Hurricane has finally, after about 20 years, won his Drivers' Championship. So he's got it. And he's going to go out in style. Constructors' Championship, though, is on the line. There is a 29-point difference between Alfa Romeo and Ferrari. And both teams are here, I believe. All four drivers are here, I think. Let's double check on that. Once they get in the lobby. Once they put the tyres. 36 lap race, 16 on mediums and 20 on the hards is the strategy, either way, hards or mediums. Weather forecast, when we get in there please. Aaron, as you're in the party, can you give me the weather forecast with the percentages please? I don't believe we have any qualifying bans in here. Lucky Do is supposed to, but he's not actually turned up. We have two people, Bargo's updating his Xbox, so he'll be here at some point. And what's percentage please? Okay, should be all dry then. So, because if it said 20%, it might have a chance of rain, but saying 7%, it should be fine. So yeah, so Zach's supposed to be here as well as Lucky Rabargo. Rabargo's updating his Xbox. I don't believe anyone's got quality plans, have they, Jeff?
Nope. No quality events to serve today. Looks like they'll have a little bit of easier time than we did in X2. In qualifying, we had a weird Q3.
Oh, I just noticed the realistic league's polls just gone up, so I voted race, even though no race. Right. Threaders out on first on track on the soft compound tyres. Let's put the tyres up so we can actually see what people are doing. We will not lose. We will not lose. We will lose 3 cars in Q1. So, pretty much, there will be a few people that can get through on mediums, though. There's actually not many out on mediums, so surprised. There's about half a second difference between mediums and the softs. And I guarantee you, you will not get through on the hard compound tyre. That is about a second slower than the mediums. We are looking for pole time in Q3 to be a very, well, literally, it'll be like an 8 flat or in the 7s. I think we might see a 7. I think we might see a 7. I mean, that's the thing. There's XRL Zach was the one in Dev that did a 7, but he's not here at the moment. So, interesting. But yeah, as we said though, the Constructors' Championship is on the line between Ferrari and Alfa Romeo. There is a 29-point gap between them. And that is between Ryan Hurricane, Drivers' Champion. There is XRL Zach, but he's under Samuel Deeper's account. Okay, so he's on. That is XRL Zach. Jeff.
Who?
Samuel Deeper that's just joined is XRL Zach. That's his other account.
Okay.
So I'm just going to have a quick look and see what else is on the driver's stand, the constructors anyway. So there is a 29 points gap between Alfa Romeo and Ferrari. There is a 15-point gap between Aston Martin and Haas. There is a 4-point gap between McLaren and Alpine. And then 14 points behind them is AlphaTauri. And then 9 points behind that is Mercedes. And then 6 points behind that is Williams. And then 17 points behind that is for Red Bulls. So there's a lot at stake here. Because you've got Red Bulls have got 2 drivers as well here. So things have happened in the constructors. A 10.031 first lap time down, and that is not going to be safe. I don't think that's going to be anywhere near be close to going through. An 8.579 for even. It's nice to see them back off their since they moved home, which is quite cool. Welcome back. Yeah, so my mic was working. My mic wasn't working. Right then. So Wallow posted an 8.913 on the mediums, and Arctic posted 9 flat on the mediums. Hayes back across the line as an X2 reserve. He goes to a 10.757 on the softs. That isn't going to be good enough. Aaron crossed the line but isn't validated. There's a track limit there for a reason. Franz going for sector 2. Shakira, or Shikari, or Bindit is going through the line P2, 18.792. He should be nice and safe. Mantic is the next car. Is Zach racing or Zach 2? Zach is also going through into third sector. You're going to need to be in the 9s, I think, to be 100% safe. I mean, into the 8, sorry. And that is Zach with a 10, 8, an 8.973, P4. Franz with a 9.259 into play at P6. It's going to be Aaron, then Air Max has just started the lap on the mediums. These are 2-lap old tyres, so he's going to be about 2 tenths slower than what he would have been on a fresh set, and he's also out of ERS as well, so it's not going to be as fast. The 9.272 P7. Air Max on the medium compound, he's on the second sector. Prudish is also on the lap, and he is invalidated, so we're going to go on board with Prudish at medal. He's in the third sector, about to go in third sector, about to start a lap in a second. Yeah, so in the Drivers' Championship, we said Ryan Hurricanes won the championship, but for second and third, there is 3 points between Pelly and Waddington. There's 110 to 107. 2 points behind them is Shredder in fourth with 105. Fifth is Arctic with 96 points, so he's only literally 14 points off of Pelly in second. And then you've got a bit of a gap between Mantic with 63, Zach in seventh with 52, so there's a 9 point separating them two. No, 11 points separating them two, sorry. And then Hits the Spots 4 points behind them in eighth. 8 points in behind them is Prudish. Gabo's not here. Torpedo. Is Torpedo here? It's not, is he?
Torpedo is here.
Oh,
yes,
yeah, he is here. Sorry, sorry, Torpedo. And so you going back with me, but you're not here. Yeah. So he's 1 point behind Gabo, but he's Gabo's not here, so he's 3 points behind. Prudish in ninth though. And then Shikari is in 12th. He's 2 points behind Torpedo and 3 points behind Gabo. And then Rubago in 13th is 20 points, 11 points behind Shikari. And then CMP's not here. Air Max in 16th with 13 points. Jeeva's not here. Moist is here with he's in 18th with 3 points. And Evan's yet to score points. So even needs to score just score a point even. Prudish in second with a 108.703, but we know Evan hasn't raced the last 4 or 5 races. He's only been in the league for like 5 races and he's missed 3 of them. Oh yeah, 3 of them. Because of moving home. So Samuel is XRL Zach. So if anyone not sure what's going on here, that is actually XRL Zach. You're going to have fun, Jeff, understanding and remembering that. It's like, who the hell's this? And then put as a reserve row when it's actually Sam. It's actually Zach.
No, I think it'll be alright.
Well, at least with the lobby restart in X2, though, you don't have to worry about mucking around with Zackle. Because he was in a Ferrari.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, he's got DSQ'd anyway, because he didn't get back in the lobby, did he? There'll be another one. He'll be another one that's got DSQ. Whee! And there goes Samuel. Yep. Zach didn't get back in the lobby today, so he'll be DSQ'd. Oh, hello. There's a car coming. Who are you? Hi. There's a Merc. Is Prudish awake now, do you reckon? Not Prudish. Who was it then? Was that Moist? That was Moist. I bet he's awake now.
Yeah, I bet his pants are a bit moist now.
Wow. Interesting.
I was on about Pete.
I mean, that's normally a female problem, but okay. Right, let's go then for Pelly. Go into the third sector. This is meant to be PG. Hi.
Pee in your pants is PG.
No, not no. I was talking about what I said, but. Right, Pelly gets a little bit of slipstream there from Alvatari, but let's see if he goes into the 8s. He will be in 8.5, and it's fast so far. Guaranteed to be through with that. Moist going into the second sector. Hits a spot actually, is going into the third sector around the final 2 corners. He's gone, well, it's purple, but that doesn't mean a damn thing anymore. Right then. I reckon he's going to go fastest, you know. He does go fastest. 108.438, and we're already in the low 8s.
Ooh, that Zach
Mid
Racing's
8s.
down around sector 2.
Oh, he was in the 7s in Dev. It looks like he's going to be struggling getting through right now. Got to be careful, there's people on laps as well, and Aston's been caught up in that. I believe that is Evan on outlap. Right, and Moist goes into 13th for 109.656. He's in trouble. Torpedo, Ryan Hurricane going through into the third sector now. And I reckon you're going to see an 8 on those mediums. What do you reckon? An 8, 8, 9 on mediums?
I think he goes P5, does an 8.7.
Mate, he just rode that inside curve. Jesus Christ, he's brave. Oh, there's a wall there, Ryan.
Oh,
It's a 9-1, yeah, tagging a few walls down there just to get a bit more.
I think he
grip.
lost a little bit of time touching that curb. I think it might have unsettled the car and cost him a couple tenths.
Well, I was wondering if he was touching the wall for extra rotation.
Trying to create a vacuum effect from the wall to push the car faster.
Mate, and knowing this game, it'll probably give you an extra boost.
like Max at Monaco.
Yeah, just don't go in AI like someone did last night and get put into a wall by the AI. That was another one that we found yesterday. They went in AI here, come out of AI, and literally the car just went left turn into a wall. I was like, oh, that's a new one. And then you got Aaron, every time he boxes, he decides he wants to, like, Will just decides I want to have a fit. Right, Torpedo on those mediums. We'll stay off that inside curve there though, really. It's gonna need to be a low 9, because I got a funny feeling Mantic is gonna be surely quicker than this 9.7, surely. I mean, Max was on the mediums when he set that 9.7. He's on that lap now. Arctic's out on softs, even though he's actually through. He's invalidated his lap. Waddington's just started a lap on the softs as well. Samuel, where is Samuel on track? Because he's on a lap as well.
He is coming through sector 2 now. I think he's the next car to settle lap.
I'm surprised Waddo's gone out again on the softs though. Because he would be through on those mediums. We only lose 3 in this session, or 4, sorry. But I reckon an 8-9's safe. Because I don't think Hayes or Moist might not be that either. Torpedo looks like he's really struggling too. I mean, Samuel's finally put a lap in. It's going to be an 8.6 on mediums. This is what we're saying. He's the one that we're looking at for probably a 7 if he doesn't spin. He did spin 2 times on a lap just now, so, and that was on a set of softs. So, well, those 4 tenths up, so he's going to be into a mid 5 now. Probably an 8.4, 8.3, yeah, 8.340 P1. Just to want to be sweaty over here. Is it raining? No, wait, it's just me sweating. Okay.
Okay, George.
Right, Emat got across the line. He's going to be in the 8s as well. 8.7, P7.
And Bantic's right behind him.
And he's got to be a mid 8 or like at least a high 8 to be guaranteed to be through. Actually, he's on a 6-minute lap, so he's on his out lap. Arctic back across the line. He is on a proper lap as well. 8 tenths up. He's going to be faster so far. 8.113. Hello. We might even see a 7 in Q1. Windex
it's madness.
the line. It's going to be an 8.7 P10. Look how close it is from P7 to P11. Jesus Christ, you could be literally a thousandth out of it and you could get knocked out because of it. Right, Mantic is in the danger zone right now, 18th with 4 minutes to go.
He needs to find like about
second half,
tenths.
about at least a second. Well, needs to find like a second and 2 tenths, like 1.2 seconds to be really safe. If there's only a second, he ain't safe because there's too many people with us an 8.7. It's going to be, I think. It's going to comfortably in there, I think. Oh, he's not. It's a 9-1. He's not safe. That is not safe. Shredder's is starting a lap now as well. He's in 16th. He's another one's in the danger zone. Hayes is out on track now, and out lap. So is Aaron. In the pits so far, though, still is Moist and Torpedo. They'll need to leave the pit lane within about 1 minute 40 to be able to set a lap time. Pudic has retired. Waddington's retired as well. Both all through. Complete Arctic's also through. I mean, pretty much anyone, I reckon, from 6th downwards is probably safe. I mean, Pudic should be safe, but you don't know. There's a lot of cars there, but there's a lot of cars behind him that aren't out on track, so... Ryan's under pressure at the moment, so is Mantic, so is Aaron, so is Shredder, so is Hayes, so is Moist, and so is Torpedo. Shredder needs to find at least 6 tenths. At least. And I missed what he was actually up by here as well, so... I mean, 8 what? An 8.9, that's not safe. 8.898 is in 12th. Cross line is going into 3rd sector. His next cut across the line, Mantic has retired in the pit lane, so he is done. And he is probably going to be out. I mean, Aaron needs to find a 10th. He's the biggest threat to him. Ryan Hurricane crossed the line in 14th at the moment. Will be safe now. 108.450 P4. What's Aaron doing? Invalidated. Hayes. 3 tenths up for Hayes. If he can find... Well, he's actually going to knock him out. He's going to knock out Mantic now. Mantic will be going out. And he'll put Zach on the bubble, which will be a bit of a surprise. He goes 13th, 108.872. Shredder now is under pressure as well. Red Bull is in front, Zach's in front of his teammate of Aaron. Just be careful here, Samuel's retired in the pit lane, that is Zach. How you doing, Fishy? And welcome to XRL as well. You are all good to go. If you've seen the tag, I did tag you in the waiting room. Shredder's retired in the pit lane, he is done, so he is under pressure now as well. He's in 4th, Zach's on an outlap, he's just behind Aaron. Aaron could actually help his teammate here as well.
I don't think the 8.8s are gonna be okay.
I got a funny feeling Shikari might be in trouble as well. And Aaron's about to cross the line. If it's a high 8, he might be safe. It is an 8.8. He's not through. Well, he's 15th for the moment, and Zach's on a lap behind him. His teammate is on a lap behind him. Torpedo is just on a lap as well. So has Zach. Moist is invalidated, but he will have enough time to go around and start another lap. Once the yellow flag thing goes away, we'll see. Yeah, he's got 40 seconds to get around that 3rd sector, so he should be safe.
No, Hayes is done. He retired in the pit.
Yeah. I think Hayes might be safe. I don't know. I think Shikari and Hayes might be safe. I think Shredder and Aaron are in trouble. Watch this. Watch Torpedo, Moist, and Zach Racing all improve and knock out Aaron, Shredder, and Thingy and Hayes. It's nuts though. We're already seeing a low 8 though. The track's going to improve like another 3 or 4 tenths at least.
Zach Racing's only up a tenth. It will get him through. He just
at the moment, Torpedo crosses the line. He goes with a 9 flat, so he's in 17th. He's out. Moist has just started a lap. He's in the 19th at the moment. Zach goes into 9th with a 108.710. Knocks out Aaron. His teammate is out of the qualifying, thanks to his teammate. And now Moist can knock out Shredder if he beats a 108.898.
He was only up 900ths in sector 1.
Where did he lose the time to though? Did he lose in the 2nd or 3rd sector? He's only 1 tenth up here as well. It's not enough at the moment. He's going to be about 3 tenths off of Mantic in 18th at the moment.
He needs a half second.
I didn't realise Logan Sargent was racing. Yeah, look at that, 9.591, and he is out of qualifying, so we lose Aaron, Torpedo, Mantic, and Moist are out of qualifying. But I'll tell you now, Q2 looks really interesting. Look how close they are. Someone is going to go out by thousands, I think, in Q2. So fastest was Arctic in with a 108.113, and as I say, Arctic is the fastest. He's now been kicked from lobby, so yay. We're just waiting for Franz to park up. Come on, always have to wait for a South African.
P7 to P15 that's crazy.
Well, really, though, you could add in the person in sixth as well in there.
Yeah.
I mean, anything there really, because literally the top 14 separated by 7.5 tenths, and literally Aaron's out being less than 8 tenths off the pole. But I tell you now, you've seen nothing yet. You wait to see Q3, and there's Samuel on medium sets a 108.688, and mediums are about half a second slower, so he'll be up the front end as well if he can put a lap together. As we know, he spun twice in before he set that lap time as well. But we did see that a couple of people used 2 sets of tyres in the last qualifying session. So now, how many tyres? How much tyres have these guys got left? Because if you use 2 sets of softs.
Gotta fill the coffee.
No worries, I'll be doing that after the break. Okay, got that. First car to come out on track we're waiting for, and I reckon it's going to be this one here. It normally is. It's not though, it is a song. Oh, it is, there you go. It is Shredder. It's normally Shredder. Right, there is someone on mediums. Watto and Samuel and Air Max are all on mediums at the moment. I mean, if you could do a mid-8 on the mediums, you probably might be safe, but anything higher than a mid-8 will not be safe on mediums. Because we've seen earlier, an 8.7 would have barely got through this session. If that last session was Q2, so. Shredder's on an out lap, so is Franz, and followed by Shredder's teammate Hayes. And then you've got also going out the pit lane now is Waddington with an AlphaTauri of Air Max, are both on out laps as well. An Alpine and a Ferrari joined them of Shikari and Pelli. Red Bull of Zach is also coming out the pit lane. So Shredder barely got through Q1. He knows now that he's got to be at least a mid-8 to be anywhere near chance of going through. Alfa Romeo of, I believe that'll be Ryan Hurricane also coming out. Also Ferrari, and that'll be Arctic. Was I right with the inherent Ryan? Yeah, it was. Yeah, Ryan Arctic is coming out pit lane. Also, Evans is coming out pit lane as well. And the other Aston Martin, other AlphaTauri is leaving the pit lane now. That'll be Samuel. This is where you'll start to see the ones that have only one set of tyres, well, want to try and save tyres, or ones that use more tyres in the race in Q1. Herbago has joined. Or he might be putting a different car, but at least he's in the lobby for the race. Well, Schroeder going to put down the first marker board, well, marker down 4 lap times, and it's going to be a high 8, or 9, it's going 9.2, and he knows that is not going to be fast enough. Pelly then will go on board with, no, it's not Pelly, it's Arctic, sorry. No, it wasn't that lap. Or did he actually, yeah, he actually must have invalidated. So Franz fastest 108.565, second is Schroeder with a 9.206, and Hayes is third with a 19621. AlphaTauri there, Max back across the line on the mediums. And that's going to need to be a mid-8, and it's not going to be, and that's a 9.7, slowest so far. Waddington goes into second with a 108.954, also probably not going to be good enough to get through. 108.614 for the Alpine of Shikari. Red Bull of Zach. Oh, there's Elo. Cap out there, Arctic. Oh, is he stuck? He is stuck. Arctic, if you're hearing us, you can reset the track. Make sure you do it when it's safe to do so. Like now would be safe to reset the track. As long as you clip it, you'll be fine. Right, who's just put fastest there? Right, no one there yet so far. Even is on the lap now going through the third sector. Back end's gone. Oh, he saved it. Yellow. No, it's equal cars. We have a realistic league on a Saturday that's 100% races. They race at 8 PM UK time. They do basically the fastest people going the slowest cars in that that league. That's a realistic car league we have. Even goes in 2P2, 108.571. Has Arctic got out of it now? Yeah, he has. Remember, if you are beached, you can reset the track. That is the only time you're allowed to reset the track, is if you are stuck. And then as long as you record it, you'll be fine. Right. Samuel posted a 108.801. That's probably not safe. Ryan posted a 108.636. That might be borderline. Well, to be fair though, mate, Fishy, that would be the Ferrari strap though, wouldn't it? So... Right, so produces the car out on lap that isn't invalidated, or... is that a lap? Oh, he's using the battery. I was about to say, is he actually using the battery or not then, but he is. No, that's Jeff, mate. That's Jeff Spinella. He was spinning lots of times earlier in X2.
No, Spinella spin on their own. It's not caused by other people.
Nah, I didn't see anyone hit you. I reckon you did it all by yourself. I didn't see me getting nice little side swipe from Herbie either, so all good. Night for Prudish, 109.238. I wasn't fully alongside Herbie, so it's not fully his fault.
Brothers just missed me. He wanted to say hello.
He wanted to give you a farewell hug because he's retiring, isn't he? So he's done.
Yeah, I think that was just like a, thank you for doing all that you've done.
It's because you got the admin role now. That's what it is, mate. Time to practice.
Indeed. Yeah, yep, indeed. The magnet roll.
No, Ericsson never hit anybody. It was all to do with them braking weird. They didn't expect them to brake there. That's a sim racing rule, isn't it? Anytime you go in the back of someone, I didn't expect you to brake there.
Yeah.
Right, it's a spot then on a lap. Going through Q1. It's going through turn 1 to turn 2 and 3. Yeah, coming up to Q4 now.
Q4. There should be the final qualifying session of qualifying, and
right.
Everybody gets a second chance on inters.
Right, just the thing, right? The how much hits the spot just went wide on the turn 4. I got a penalty in the race for that. I went one wheel over the line in the race and got a penalty. That's where I got my 3 seconds to. On the exit of turn 4 earlier. And I'm literally watching everybody now do exactly what I did, and I got a penalty in the race for that. So that'll be interesting to see if that's the same case in there somewhere.
It's almost like it's the actual FIA stewarding the race. They're picking and choosing when and what corners they want to enforce, apparently.
Yeah, maybe I should be in a Red Bull next season. Right, here's the spot, 108.147, fast lap so far in Q2. Petty's invalidated, he's in trouble. At the moment, Windex P7, 108.822, he looked decent next two, and then he had that spin that really cost him massively. I mean, Hayes, we didn't really get to see next two, he is next two driver as well, but we didn't get to see him because he didn't race. I reckon he was just scared of the talent next two. Right, he goes to the 108.674. He just needs to remember to brake in next two. Next one. Ellen P3 108.571. And that's he's just starting the lap actually as well, so he's lucky that's not invalidated. That's as tight as you want to cut turn 2, because that was awfully close to being invalidated. What's Pelly doing? Is Pelly actually up on his time to do another lap? Has he got enough ERS? He's got enough ERS to be on lap. Needs to be, like I said, literally like a mid-8 is definitely safe. Anything in the high 8 is probably not. .863. 8.633. Yeah, that's, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be 100% safe. What's Arctic doing? Arctic's up on his time. Well, Arctic's not set lap time yet, and he's literally, yeah, well, he has, but he's 41 seconds up. Remember, Alfa Romeo have a 29-point lead on the Ferrari for P1 and 2 in the Constructors' Championship. Arctic fastest again, 104. The second time in a row he set a 108.1. In Q1 he set a 1-8. An 8-1, what was it? An 8-1-1-1 or something like that. It's faster this time. Air Max sets a 108.815. Right, what's the Aston Martin of Evan doing? Is he actually on his... No, it's not Evan, it's Watto. Oh, well, to get the damn off that curb. Watto's trying to dial his in lap. Only special people do that. That's me.
I think it's the first time we've actually got to watch Waddington qualify in probably, what, like 3-4 weeks?
Well, he fell asleep the week before, and then he got a quality ban last week. He didn't turn up because he fell asleep the week before that.
Yeah, and then he did the first challenges the 2 weeks before that.
Well, we could have a laugh now. We're going to watch Alfa Romeo. The last 2 times I've watched Ryan Hurricane do a qualifying lap, he's gone wee. So let's see if he does a 360 for 3 weeks in a row. Literally, I've been on board with him 3 times in qualifying. The week, 2 weeks ago, last week and the week before, and this, and let's say, and he spun the last 2 weeks. It's been on board with him. Evans retired in the pit lane. He is safe. In Hayes is retired with a 108.674, and at the moment he's in 9th. And I believe Samuel obviously is faster than that. We know that. Zach's faster than that. We've already seen that. Shredder's out of qualifying as well. So I think Hayes is going to join him. And as it looking like, it's going to be Shredder, Hayes, Air Max, Windex, and Prudish. I mean, Pelly might have to come out again. Because if Prudish beats a 108.6, and then Ryan beats that as well, then Pelly's in trouble as well. So Pelly might need to come out again. And obviously then if Pelly improves, then Shikari's in trouble. And Shikari already thinks that. He's already out on track. And Pelly's out as well. Yeah. And Altic has spun on the final, second to last left-hander. Needs to be careful though, there is a Ryan Hurricane's coming around the track as well into third sector in a second. He's got going again now though. I think someone's going out with a 6, I think all these 6s could be in trouble here. And if they all improve, then Franz could be in trouble with a 5. But obviously I don't think they're all going to improve. Right, Ryan with a 108.0.
What a lap from Ryan.
He rides that inside curb so much though. I reckon he loses time on that curb. I really do. Right. Windex is
On
just starting a lap.
turn
So is
1,
Prudish.
actually, it's
No, the
actually
final corner. The final corner.
Oh, the final corner.
That little last kink. He rides that inside curb. I reckon he loses time touching that curb. Right, who's in front of here? Pelly's not starting a lap. Shikari's just started a lap. Where's Windex? Down to turn 4. And where's Prudish? Prudish just behind him. So Windex then. All we need now with Windex is the cloth. Bad joke. Hello. But yeah, pretty much. I think everyone from 6 upwards is safe, I think. I mean, if I was Franz, I'd be hoping I'm safe. Otherwise, I'd be like going, what the hell have I got to do to get through here? Could you imagine, mate, going out with an 8.5 in Q2?
Yeah.
And we know Windex can beat it. He put in a 108.3 in X2. Or was it a 108.4 or something like that. So I know he can up there, and he's going to be up there again. It's a 108.5, and it's faster than Franz. And Prudish has gone faster than Franz as well. 108.4. Franz could be going out here with a 108.5. Yeah,
Shikari as well did a 108.4.
Yeah.
Puts him up in 6th place.
Franz is going out here with a 108.5. There's Pelly to 4th, 108.236. Samuel, we know he can do a 7. And Zach as well.
He's up 7/10.
Yeah, I think so. We know Samuel can do, because that's XRL Zach. He did a 7.8 in Dev, and Zach can do an 8 point. But I think there's an 8.2 or an 8.3. I think he did in Dev as well.
This might be a 7.9.
7.9. It
Yep,
is.
there it is. Yep.
And that is Franz out of Q2. Wow.
And we have seen a 7 in Q2.
Yeah. Fastest in Q1 was an 8.1. Fastest in Q2 was a 7.9. Also an 8. We got an 8 flat as well, and an 8.1 there as well. Well, 2 8.1s. But look at that in P2. Alfa Romeo, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, Ferrari. That is the Constructors' Championship right there. There is 29 points separating.
Windex is going to go out. Windex is going to go. Zach's going to jump him.
Yep, he goes 8th. Yep. So Windex is out with a 108.534. Max, are you going to knock anybody else out? He's 110.
He's up a 10th. He's up a 10th. That's not going to be enough.
How much did he lose though? If he's losing time for the third sector though, if he finds 3 tenths, he could do more damage. He does beat Franz though, 108.537. He's 3 thousandths behind Windex, and Windex is out by half a tenth. Well, not even that. He's out by 46, 046.
Yep.
No, 5.4.
Yeah.
5.4. No.
.054. Wait, yeah.
What it's 4.6, isn't it? Yeah, it's 4.6.
Maths.
Yeah, don't worry, I only work for tax office, it's fine. Well, that's yeah, and that is a few people out of qualifying. That is a massive surprise because look how close they are. Half a second off a pole, and you're out of Q2. Windex out by, as we said, actually that's a little closer than that now. Okay, yeah, 46. That was 0.46 out of quali, and then Air Max is behind him, and then Franz in 13, 14 is Hayes, and 15 is Shredder. I mean, Shredder did say he was. Actually, no, Shredder was expecting to be faster than that. So actually, yeah, he was saying about being top 4 or 5. So big surprise there for Shredder. But yep, we are top 10, separated by half a second, 0.5440. I've got a funny feeling pole, the top 4 or 5 could be separated by literally 2 or 3 tenths max, if that. I've got a funny feeling maybe first might be a couple of tenths down a tenth down the road, but I reckon second, third, fourth, and fifth could be separated by literally a tenth. Arctic was fastest in Q1. And then Samuel was fastest in Q2. They should have 2 runs at softs now. It will be the first car to leave the pit lane. Samuel, Shredder's normally the first one, but it's going to be an Alpine this time. And is that going to be Shikari? It is.
Well, I would hope so. He's the only Alpine that's in, Boy.
It's not pink, he's fine. He has got a teammate though, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think he got through.
I mean, it's Q3 already, and I can't remember who went out in Q2. So, yeah, it's his oh, it's Franz. Yeah, Franz is his teammate.
Yeah. Yep. That's right.
Well, Shikari will put down a benchmark, but I mean, no offense to him, but I don't think he's going to be in the top 5 or 6. I don't think. I got a funny feeling the front 5, in whatever order they're going to be in, is going to be Evan hits a spot, Arctic, Ryan, Wado, Pelly could be there as well, and then you've also got Samuel. Literally, I got a funny feeling the likes of Prudish, Shikari and Zach Racing could be looking to fight for basically 7th, 8th or 9th area, I think.
So Samuel and Waddington have upset Shredder by being faster on mediums, and he had to push so hard he ran out of tires. That's what happened. That's what happened in Q2. He retired because he had no tires left.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, anything can happen in the race, though. You know, all it takes is good strategy call or a
Franz just
good,
said
good time safety car.
Yeah. Franz just said 6 tenths off a P1, like 13th. What the hell?
Yeah, 6 tenths off a P1 and he's 13th. Yep, that's insane. I think this is the closest we've seen the grid all season.
It was very close in the Netherlands as well. There's only like 7 tenths separate the top 10 then as well. The last 3 or 4 races have been up there like this, and we know that isn't going to be good enough. 8.8. I wonder if that's old tyres though.
Could have been more of a reconnaissance lap to see what the track was like.
Oh, Arctic's in the grass. I mean, you got beached there last time. I'm pretty sure you don't want to be on that again. But I mean, what's the point? How can you get beached on grass?
I mean, this game, nothing surprises me. Nothing. We've had safety cars stay out.
Wello, 8.144. Hits the spot faster so far. Prudish 31.164. That's going to be pole, that is. Prudish. Good in there. 108.128. And that's a Ferrari in front of that. Alpha. Evans got out of the way for Alfa Romeo. Oh no, it's a Red Bull. I can't tell the difference between a Red Bull and Alfa Romeo. This is going to be good comms.
What?
Ryan stayed off the inside curve this time. What's he going to post this time? I just wonder if it does cost him time, but no, he's okay.
I think he's on a double out.
No, he's got no ERS.
Did he make a mistake earlier in his lap?
Well, I would hope so, being 4 seconds slower than what he did last time. Right, Evans on, and then right, Zach's just starting a lap now. So is Samuel. Samuel is just behind this. He's behind the Evan, and I believe Prudish are also on a lap as well. Nothing's changed on the board, so they must all be starting the laps now.
Evan posted a 121.
Yeah, but he made a mistake and he backed out and let a Red Bull pass, which was Zach, who we're on board with now.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think he was saving his thing, but he only had like 6% battery when I was on board with him just now, so that isn't enough to do a lap, really. I mean, I suppose you could turn it down through here a little bit, but Thing is with the ERS on this game, it's so important, isn't it? Pretty much, it makes DRS is pretty much useless. ERS blows it away. So yet to leave the pit lane is Wallington. He's the only car that's not left the pit lane yet. Everyone else has left the pits and done a lap or invalidated or whatever. But they've all been out on track apart from him. Red Bull of Zach goes into 4th, 108.836. Evan is about to cross the line with no ERS, so he's going to lose a load of time down the straight. Yeah, 108.475. Probably lost about a tenth down that straight. Samuel, 107.882. Fastest lap so far in qualifying. Got provisional pole, and I don't know if that's going to get beaten. Now Zach's having fun in the grass. You gotta be careful, come back on, mate. There is another car coming. Evans coming. He's on the last. Unhit spot's been kicked. Right, Ferrari leave the pit lane. That's got to be Arctic. Yeah, it has to be Arctic. He's literally the only car that hasn't really set a lap time. Well, him and Ryan haven't really set lap times properly yet with Waddington. Arctic was in the front, been on the top 5 pretty much the entire part of qualifying. Posted 108.1s in both Q1 and Q2. I'm wondering how many softs he's got left. Is this his last run on softs? Or is this his last set of softs, I should say. This could be a 1 lap hit and miss. Got a funny feeling Waddington's also on a last set of softs as well. That's why he's not left the pit lane yet. So he's going to have a 1-shot quali as well. Problem is, do you make sure you got enough for 2 runs just in case you mess up 1 run like that, or not? Well then, I'll take that start lap time. He's been in the 108.1s the entire Q1 and Q2. Let's see if he can do it again. There you go again. Ooh. He was 7 100s up then as well, and then had a snap. He saved it, but has he got enough fuel to go around again though? He's got to get his battery back though, that's the issue. His thing here. And that is a Aston on track. Is that Wallington? No, it's not. It is Evan. Evan's on the lap, out on that lap. And so is the other Ferrari of Pelly. Getting his ERS back by locking the clutch. So there we go. Interesting way he starts his lap though. Have you seen the way he takes that final 2 corners? Like the little kink there.
I noticed it gives him Oh, that's unlucky. It does seem like he has like a couple of kilometers an hour at the end and going into the braking zone. More than cars that take the traditional line.
But the thing is though, it doesn't... There's not a lot of line. If you look at where the line starts and where the braking zone is into Town 1, there isn't a lot there, so he might gain... Yeah, he probably gains a couple of hundreds, but max that is, isn't it? It's not like it is around other tracks where there's a long... Like an extra, I don't know, 40, 50 meters down there sort of thing.
Yep.
But has he got enough fuel to go again? If he hasn't, he's probably done. And he's going to probably start in 10th position on the grid, which is not going to be any help. Well, it isn't going to help them for the constructors. They're already on the back foot as it is. They're 29 points behind the Alfa Romeos. as it is, and I believe Evan is done now as well, so he's not on the lap. So Pelly. So Evan's backed out of his lap as well. I wanted to say it looks like they're all super pushing now. We're seeing a lot of mistakes. Ryan's also about to start a lap time as well. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes I wish X2 was after X1 for some of the lines that some of them take. Ooh, Penny, a little slide there. Probably not cost him massively, but it's probably cost him about half a tenth, probably. Pelly, at the moment he's set to 108.1. Is he going to beat it? He does beat it, but he goes second, 107.934. He's literally half a tenth off the pole, but he's probably done in qualifying. Samuel's on the lap now as well.
Arctic backed out of his lap again.
He's done. I don't think he's got enough fuel to go again. Zach going through sector 2 now. Got an AlphaTauri in front of him as well.
He is going for it though.
Zach's in front of Minnie, but is Zach all out? Isn't he? Yeah. Zach's up. Oh, watch out. Get off track, get off track, get off track. I'll tell you now, that's awfully close. Yeah, someone's hit him. Evans hit him. That's what I said. You want to get off track. And he's going to get a 5-place grid penalty. The pole sitter. That's what I said about backing out for. It's a spot. Doesn't improve. Ryan Hurricane has backed. Oh no, is he backed out or is he on the lap? I think he's backed out though, and I think he's going to be fourth, but he's not going to be fourth because of the penalty that's going to be given to Samuel. Samuel's going to have pole, but he's going to be in fifth. Prudish 108.114 P3. Evans retired. Waddington then final corner is the only car that hadn't set, only done one run. He's going to go 107.976. He's in third. He's literally less than a tenth of a pole and he's in third. Arctic, last hit, 4-lap hold, goes to 8th, 108.349. That's disappointing for Arctic though, because literally he was in the top 3 or 4 for the entire Q1 and Q2, and he's going to end up being 8th because of basically invalidated 2 runs, well 3 runs. And there we have it. Samuel's on pole, but he's not going to be with a 5-place grid penalty. He's set to 7.882, which means Pelly will be on pole. And then second, obviously, Wado. Fourth will be third will be Prudish. So yeah, so first will be Pelly, second will be Waddington, third will be Prudish, and fourth will be Hits a Spot. Fifth will be Samuel, which is XRL Zach. And then 6th will be Ryan, 7th will be Zach, 8th will be Arctic, 9th will be Evan, and Shikari will be in 10th. Evan was unlucky there, he was the one that was caught out by Samuel spinning. That's what I tell people for, always try and reverse off track. That's probably
apparently
what
he
Samuel
couldn't get it
do.
into reverse. He
Oh,
couldn't get
right.
it into reverse. That's what the issue was.
So it's unlucky for Evan, but like I said, he was trying to do it. It's unlucky for both because like Evan was 3/10 up and Zach was literally nearly just under 2/10 up. He was on for literally I think a 7 points, 6 or 7. Would have been nuts. Right, are you good to go through the standings, please?
Yes.
Gone through it a little bit, but I'm gonna get a quick cup of coffee. Here we go.
So, as everyone already knows, Ryan Hurricane, X1 World Champion, 187 points. In second, we have XRL Pele on 110 points, followed by Waddington on 107 points. In fourth is Shredder on 105 points. In fifth is Arctic Prodigy on 96 points. And sixth is Mantic Meerkat on 63 points. Seventh is XRL Zach on 52 points. Eighth is X Hits the Spot, 48 points. Ninth, Prudish Metal on 40 points. 10th is Gabo on 34 points. Followed by Torpedo on 11th on 33 points. And 12th is XRL Shakira on 31 points. Followed by Harago on 13th on 20 points. 14th is Lucky Dew on 15 points. 15th is CMP Official on 14 points. 16th is Air Max on 13 points. 17th is Jabus John on 5 points. 18th is XRL Moist on 3 points. And 19th is Evan Highlands on 0 points. And then for constructors, on top we have Alfa Romeo on 235 points. Second is Ferrari, 206 points, followed by Aston Martin in third on 121 points. Then we have Haas in fourth on 106 points. McLaren in fifth on 83 points. Alpine in sixth on 79 points. AlphaTauri in seventh on 65 points. Eighth is Mercedes on 56 points. Ninth is Williams on 50 points. And rounding the table is Red Bull on 33 points.
Right, at the moment, obviously this isn't, we're not on the actual formation lap yet, so some of these people can change their tyres, but at the moment, Pelly, Wallington, Prudish all on mediums and hit spots on the hards. Ryan's on the mediums. So Samuel went down. I thought Samuel would go down to 5th, not 6th, but okay. Samuel's on mediums as well, Zach's on mediums, and then Arctic's on softs at the moment, and pretty much everyone else behind him's on mediums. Evan, Shikari, Windex, Air Max, Franz, Hayes, Shredders, and Aaron on the hards, and then Torpedo on the mediums. Mantic on softs, and Moist on the mediums. Obviously, we won't know that for sure until they actually go onto the formation lap, and we'll double check what they go on then.
But for now, we just sit and we look at the three mechanics from Mercedes and Red Bull just standing inside of each other with their arms out like they're mannequins.
That's normal, mate, that is.
Mm-hmm.
What time are we going? We are going in 1 minute. So one thing though, it's going to make it interesting though, because there's a Ferrari on pole. They're 29 points behind, so it's pretty much a shot in the dark for them to win the constructors anyway. But Alfa Romeos are in 4 and 5, and then the other Ferrari is in 8th. So it's pretty much Ferrari's going to have to hope they can get like a 1 and 2, and then Alfa Romeos to pretty much, well, combust, pretty much. But as we see in X2, it just takes up one of the cars to do a somewhat decent race, and it's safe, isn't it? That's the thing. All Alpha's got to do is make sure one of them's in the top 4, and it's pretty much theirs. Right then, so we go with a lot more people have gone to mediums now. There's a couple have gone to hards, but that's all changed. There was people on softs, there isn't now. I mean, Mantic's still on softs, which has amazed me. I mean, unless there's an early safety car, maybe, but if you're going to do the soft route, you may as well do medium, soft. But, yeah. Because we all know that the softs, the hards can pretty much do about 28 laps. We've already seen it. Right then. Let's have a look and see what people have gone to then. There you go then. Top 3 on mediums, then hards for hits the spot. Then pretty much Ryan, Samuel, Zach, Arctic and Evan all on the mediums. Shikari is on the hards. Then Windex, Max, Franz and Hayes on the mediums. Shredder, Aaron, Torpedo on the hards. Mantic's on the softs and Moist is on the hards. Fastest strategy is the medium hard. It is about 2 to 3 seconds faster than hard medium. And Mantic is pretty much hoping for a early safety car to be on softs, but he'll need a safety car probably like lap 5 to really warrant that strategy. Any later, be not much help.
Yep. Already? Oh.
Well, you can start the race, let people pass, then leave. It's safer than beat your AI being there in front of Torpedo, Mantic and Moist. It's just safer. So Torpedo, Mantic and Moist, if you're here in the stream, please be aware that Aaron will let you guys pass at the start. His wheel's playing up, so he has to leave and rejoin again. So he will let you guys past, and then he'll leave. Right, Pelly just needs to make sure he covers that inside line at turn 1 without obviously squeezing Waddington onto the inside curb, but he's got to make sure he lines his car up perfectly on the grid here, otherwise he could be a sitting duck of the line. We all know the inside line is helpful around here, but not life and death. Windex and Air Max decided they didn't like their pit box, or their starting box I should say. Right then, for the final race of the season for XRL, and we are, some maybe, at pump point going, we're 5 lights are gone, and we're underway. Pelly leads it, Waddington second, third is Prudish. Pelly's had a good start, Waddington holds up behind, I believe. They're going side by side though. There's been something happened at the back, I believe. No, they've all got through so far. They're staying with the lead though. Pelly and Waddington holds the lead. Waddington's into the lead now. Pelly's second. Pelly's in the side though. Waddington has the lead. Pelly's down to second. Third is Prudish, holds on to it. 4 is Samuel's got past Ryan Hurricane. Evans up to 6. We'll look at this after the lap 1 has completed to see who has gained and who has lost. Also, I think Hitler's gained a position as well. Arctic is up to 11th. Oh, he's at a slide though. There's something's happened at the back. Hayes has gone. Shikari's got past Shredder. Shredder's on the inside. Hard tyres against hard tyres. Who's hotter? And Shredder's got it. It looks like it. Shikari's backed out. Shikari's gonna have a look maybe. Well, Shredder's given the room, but Shikari's a bit there. That was a bit audacious really from Shikari, really, that wasn't there, and they both lost little bit of time now to the cars in front, over a second behind now, and Shredder is in the pit lane. Has Shredder got damage? I wonder if Shredder is what happened at the start. Shredder is... Right, Mantic up to 13th position, he's on the back of a very laggy Shikari. Oh, that was a bit funky. It's okay now though. That was interesting. That was very laggy for a second then for Zakari's connection. Franz has got past Windex, but here we go. This is the positions gained. There you go. Wallington and Pelly swap positions. Prudish stays in third. Ryan Hurricane's up 1. Evan is up 4. Zach is up 1. His spot's down 3. Air Max is up 4. Arctic is down 1. Franz is up 3. Windex stays in 11. Shikari is down 2. Mantic is up 5. Torpedo's up 3. Moist is up 4. Aaron's AI is up and stays in P16, but he's under pressure from Hayes, down 3. And then Samuel is down 12. So Samuel, has he got damage? Oh, Samuel's just spun. Wallington fast lap. Through Arctic's fast lap. 110. Give me a second. I can't really, shouldn't be doing this, but there we are. Right, Evan is on the back of this fight for, get over, what we're looking for, tyres, there we go. Oh, Franz and Air Max side by side. Franz got it. Oh, Franz just dropped it, I believe. It looked like Franz just dropped it. It's on the inside. Looks like he's put the power down too early. Oh, Shikari's gone as well. And looks like, where is Shikari? Shikari's trying to say we saw the literally a screen of a track and that was it. Shikari's back around in 7th though. 17th, sorry, has he got damage? Can't see, we're back of his car. It looks like he hasn't got damage. Nope. Right then, Pelly is on the back of Wallington, having a look on the inside. Wallington's going to have the inside for turn 2 though, side by side. All bit of contact. Did you hard restart the game? You can rejoin again then. And Moist, I think he's just had a contact with the AI, looks like it. He's waiting now for the other 2 cars to come through and he's going to get back underway. Closest fight on track then is between, I don't know, we're going to go on board with this one here, this championship fight here. Constructors Championship is on the line for Ferrari and Alfa Romeo. At the moment, Ferrari will still hold the championship. Monaco is the closest fight on track at the moment. There's a massive train here. 4P1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are all in the DRS train. He's out. Have to wait. Side by side for the lead between Pelly and Waddington. Been a collision at the back.
My mic was just muted the whole time.
Franz has had a contact at the start, a bit. Well, turn 1. I don't know if he's had contact with it. Looks like there's 2 cars there.
Yep.
2 cars there. But Waddington has the lead. Pelly's fighting back. Samuel gets past Shikari up to P16. I don't know what happened to Franz. I don't know whether they dropped it on the inside curb, because it is a place where people will drop it if they hit the inside curb. But I don't know if he was fighting with people. It's hard to catch everything. It's a spot. Is he on a look at Zach? But at the moment, though, no safety cars and 4 lap old softs for. That moves up to 6. Oh. Arctic having a look on the Alfa Romeo of hits, but they don't make the move this time. He's having a look again. Also, Ryan Hurricane. Is he? Oh, I'll tell you, that's brave going for a move there, yeah. I tried that and got kind of annihilated for doing that, so... Pretty much got damaged without it telling me I got damaged. Ryan Hurricane's now on the back of Pelly for P2. Means Wallington's now got away a little bit. This helps Alfa Romeo, so if any other team wins this race apart from Ferrari, this helps them and it pretty much hands them the championship. Right, Mantic on the back of Windex. This should be an overtake. Windex has got no DRS. Windex is defending the inside, which means Mantic will have the inside for turn 2. And the more grip. Oh, he's cut the corner to make it though, and he's not going to take it because he didn't cut the corner. Got DRS again though. This is really where you want it to overtake anyway, because it's going to have the the late send there, but not going to make it because he's too far back. First time penalty of the race, Air Max. 3-second time penalty. I believe it's a 3-second. It is a 3-second for Air Max. That is the first time penalty of the race. Evan on the back of Prudish. Prudish having a look. At the moment your AI is 1.9 seconds clear of France, so at the moment it's not causing anything. That's the whole point of it not being super low, that otherwise it would get in the way of things. And Ryan Hurricane having a look on the inside of the Ferrari. Oh, Pelly. Hello. Both got no, well, they're both literally in the red on the ERS. Pelly's going to the inside line though, he's going to block the outside line there, yeah. Torpedo's also on the back of Windex. You're right there, Jeff.
Huh?
Hello.
Huh?
Yeah. So you're right there.
Yeah.
This is action-packed here, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know what to follow. I'm like, it's just like going through cars here at this point. Oh, what was that?
Did Evan go by himself? Can you look at the race director and look at instance, see if it went by himself? I think he did. I don't think anyone was near him. He might have been. I don't think he was hit. I'm hoping he has a good race. Like, I mean, like, no one tags him because it's been like that the last couple races he's done. He was tagged. So.
No contact warnings.
There's contact there though. He dropped it. Lost the back end, Mantic went for the move on the inside and Evan went into the side of Mantic's car. Mantic could have left a little bit more room there, but like I said, I mean, he dropped it, so it's one of those. Franz on the AI of Aaron. Is Aaron back in his car? You're back in now, okay. Good. AlphaTauri
Samuel was out.
Safety car. There he is, he's got the inside curb at turn 1.
He's off track. He's off track though, so.
Yeah, he's got the inside curb at turn 1. That's easy done. That's how I think Franz dropped it as well, which is this has helped the likes of Franz, Aaron, Shikari, Evan, and Shredder and Moist. Also, the likes of Mantic as well. Without
he can get off those softs now.
Yeah, but the problem is he will box. And if the people behind him don't box, I don't think Torpedo will box. Maybe the medium runners will. Medium runners probably will. Behind him, they're probably going to go to hards. Right, Pelly's in. He's going to go to hards, and I bet he goes to the end as well. It is hard to the end. Now, we've seen it.
Yeah, they definitely will go. Yep.
We've seen it in the FR. We've seen it in the FR. And that person won the race. So we know it can be done. Arctic has followed, and they're going to double stack, but it is worth it for them. Going hard as well. Both Ferraris are going to go to the end.
It didn't hold Arctic up much at all either, though. They timed that pretty well.
Yeah, so Air Max also gone to hards. Mantic's gone to mediums. Windex gone to... What's Windex going to? Alright, Torpedo's gone to mediums. Wow, Windex gone to softs. So did Hayes.
Hayes as well.
Yeah, Franz went to hards. Aaron's gone to medium. So Shikari. I mean, if like legit now, if I was moist, I'd box now for whatever and box again for hards. If he's got the other set of hards, I'd box again for hards.
Yep.
Anyone that started on hards that's boxed, I would really think about if you've got another set of hards, box again for hards. I'm really surprised that the Alfa Romeo of, right, well, at least one of the, well, Ryan really, that didn't cover the Ferraris. I'm surprised. So Hits couldn't really do that because he's already on hards. Did you pause it or not? You didn't, did you? You did pause it, so it still does it. Oh, wow. What was that? That's... Oh, Evan's gone. Evans just dropped it.
How did that happen?
He's hit that inside curve. This is the curve that we were saying.
Oh, watch it. He's right on the. He's right on the inside. He's right on the inside.
So you know what's happened there. This is the curve I tell people not to hit. He's hit that inside curve, and in the pit lane is Windex. He was on softs. Is he going to get a hards now? And he's going to get a 5-second.
And he retired in the pit lane.
Wow. So he is just going to start off XRL next season with a nice qualifying ban. So yeah, that's interesting. That's a bit stupid.
And his car is coming back out on track. But
yeah, but
I think it's going to get cleared up before the safety car gets there. Oh, nope, it didn't end up back. Yep.
Should have it on speed dial soon.
Right.
Right then. So then, penalties 3 seconds for Air Max. Positions gained. That's the people who haven't stopped. The top 5 have not stopped. And then positions gained are there. Waddington's up 1 position. Ryan Hurricane's up 3. British stays in 3rd, and 4th is up 3 for Zach, and down 1 for his spot. But they've all yet to box. Pelly is in preferably P1 because he has boxed and he's down 5. Then Arctic is down 1 in 7. Max is down 4 in 8. Shredder's up 6 in 9th. 9th is Mantic up 8, and then 11th is Torpedo up 6. Hayes in 12th is up 2. Franz in 13th stays in 13. Aaron in 14th is up 2. Shikari in 15 is down 5, and Moist in 16 is up 3. The only person I know that has that many problems with this game. Right, we're doing. Just send an invite to Jeff and he can get you in a pie. I can't keep going pausing it, so.
Safety car is coming in.
When is Waddington gonna go though?
And he's gone.
Yeah, and he's gone. Is anyone gonna follow him? Is anyone gonna be caught out or not?
Ryan didn't, but there's a little bit of a gap back to Prudish, but not much at all. Oh, there was contact there, I think, with Shredder and I want to say
Air Max looks like it, because he's the one that's been lost positions. As he got damaged, doesn't look like, well, we can't see nothing because I'm looking at a car that's wrong. Okay, awesome. Max doesn't look like he's got damage, but there's a massive fight behind between the Hasses and the Tailpine of France. It's kind of gone around the outside of Hayes, and he's held it. Jesus. Having fun there, boys. Looks like it. The biggest fight is for literally this. There is an absolute train here right now. Sorry about that. I was just making sure that we had the retiring the pit lane done, out the way, and we have. Right then, race lead is still going. Ryan Hurricane is in front of Prudish. But it isn't the closest fight on track. The closest fight on track is pretty much hits the spot on the back of Zach, as well as Bantic on the back of Arctic, as well as Hayes on the back of France. DRS enabled. Trying to get here quickly. This is the fight for the lead. DRS is enabled now as well.
Oh!
Big crash at the back.
Oh, that was Aaron's AI.
And France just retired on track. If you caught that, Jeff, if you can tip that. Can't be retired on track, whether it's a crash or not. The rules are very clear on that, and Franz really should know. Oh, what am I doing? No, let's fucking leave the race. Waddington and Ryan Hurricane fighting for the lead. Ryan Hurricane gets the lead of the race. Waddington's going to have DRS, maybe? No, there's not. There's been a crash at the back again at turn 1. Pelly's gone. I think he's dropped that. I don't know if did he drop that or not. Moist has gone. Moist has been collected in all of that. Safety car's been deployed, isn't it? No? Jesus.
Virtual.
Safety car here has been deployed. I think Moist has got caught up with Pelly's crash. I don't know. I'm not too sure. They're following the safety car coming out of the pits. That's the issue. Whether you box for hard and then box and leave and rejoin again, and hope you can get back in again. Yeah, because it's hard to the end now for everybody. Pretty much helped everybody.
Pele just stopped dead on track.
Yeah, I think he spun, or he had something happen to him with somebody going into the turn.
No, I mean just now when he was driving, his car ghosted and he stopped right in the middle of the track and then got going again. That was odd, very odd.
Just trying to see if Pelly was going side by side with anybody going into the corner. Oh, Pelly hits the spot. We're going side by side, and then Pelly went. So okay, might have been something happened between him and hits the spot. Did hits the spot just fix a broken wing? I think he might have done. He's just gone behind Pelly. Pelly, has he got damage? Doesn't look like it. Let's have a look and see if hits the spot had a damaged front wing here. Hits the spot, where are you? There. No, it's just the tyres. Okay. I don't know if there was contact between them two or not, but we know it could have just been, they were side by side, one was on the curb and round one went, I don't know. But I don't know what happened to Moist, whether it was, got unnerved by Pelly spinning or the rejoin, I don't know. No idea.
Yeah, I moved to Pelly when Pelly spun in the center S's, and I seen the Mercedes come through, but it was at a really weird camera angle. I seen the Mercedes of Moist come through, and then heard a god awful thud, but I did not see what happened.
I love it when people go off and chat without actually realising what's going on with people's connections, but okay. Right then, safety cars coming in. Arctic will lead the restart this time after Ryan Hurricane as well as Waddington all boxed. They're out now in 6th and 7th, as well as Prudish in 9th and Flack in 10th. His spots in 11th on 2-lap hold mediums as well. Hayes is in 12th on 2-lap hold hards. 13th is Shredder on 3-lap old mediums. This has helped the likes of Arctic massively, but Pelly obviously side by side between Aaron and Torpedo. Waddington having a look on the outside of Aaron, trying to give room. Oh,
he's dropped it.
Yeah, he went to the side of Waddington. Waddington tried to give him as much room as he possibly could, but literally little tiny wheel bump and away they went. Nothing anyone can do with that one, I don't think. If you look at the stream.
Another reason.
Yeah,
I hope that
the handling model is just way out of whack. Oh, a little tap of like side pod or wheel bang shouldn't do that.
Especially not the amount of downforce that these cars produce.
Hits a spot on the back of Zach Racing as well in 9th, but they are not making anything happen here. Shredder's having a look on that spot though. Oh, hello. Side by side. We're not going to get a good view there. Awesome. I was trying to get to a broadcast mode, but we didn't get a decent view there. Shredder up to a 10th. Spot down to 11th. Ryan has got Waddington has got past Ryan, I believe.
Nope. No, he was already ahead. Yeah, Ryan Hurricane got past Torpedo.
Yeah. Right. There's Ryan here. It's on the back of Waddington. Waddington's on the back of there, Max. This is Run from EFR.
I tell you, there's definitely no shortage of excitement in this race.
Or drama. Because there's definitely people not happy right now. Pelly on Torpedo. Pelly's up into P6. Torpedo down to 7.
Waddington gets around Air Max for up in the third.
Yeah, Ryan Hurricane, I mean, looked out as well, but there's not room there at the moment for him to get through.
Air Max 3-second time penalty. That's his second one of the race now.
Waddington is on the right strategy tyre right now, but Arctic is also going to the end, so there is a fight between Arctic and Waddington right now. Ryan Hurricane is also in that battle, but he needs to get past Air Max.
And Watto has the tires going for him with his 7-lap pressure tires.
How you doing, Blake, as well? Nice to see you. Ryan Hurricane then is on the back of Air Max, but he needs to get past him. But the problem is obviously with the both in the DRS train, he can't get super close.
Air Max made a mistake.
Yeah, Ryan can't get past though. Now he can though.
He's got a good run on him. Yeah.
Air Max left the door open. And there we go. And there's been a spin up.
Sakari's dead.
Sakari's gone. Final turn 3. Safety car. People going to good positions back. That's just overtaken. Whether the game lets him or not, I think Zach's just I don't know. Zach is trying to work out who's in front here by looking things. Right then, another safety car. This has helped. Literally, this has helped Arctic and like Air Max massively, and Pelly. How you doing, Blake, as well? Nice to meet you as well. And we are going to a third safety car. Pretty much all people dropping at turn 1. Dropping it or obviously being... No, yeah, 2 of them have been... The first one was for Samuel dropping at turn 1 on the inside curb. That one there was for Shikari on the exit at turn 3. But I don't know, obviously we don't know what actually happened, but we'll see that. Yeah. Pole was a 7.8, but Samuel dropped a 7.6, but he was on for 7.6 but dropped it. Right, Mantic is in the pit lane, as well as Torpedo. And hello, Sasha, how you doing? Yeah, I think it's medium now, but the thing is, a lot of the front runners won't box. Mantic and Torpedo. Oh, I mean, Sauce won't get to the end now either, so I don't know. Aaron's gone Sauce, but I don't think he'll get to the end on those tyres. The softs only last about 8 laps max, really. Problem is for the medium runners like Mantic and Torpedo, they ain't gonna get through this field very quickly. Right. Let's just have a look and see if Shikari was next to anybody. If it lets me look. If it loads. Right, Shikari's gone there. Shikari wasn't anywhere near anyone. He was a second in front and a second behind someone, so yeah, Shikari must have just gone on his own. Liam, did you just drop it on your own? Because it looks like you did. Because it says 6/10 behind someone and 1 second, actually 1 second behind somebody, then like 3 seconds in front of the car. Did you just ride too much to the inside curb or something? Turn 3. Or the outside, sorry. Right, Hayes in the pit lane. There's nothing else to watch, so let's see what Hayes goes on to. It's got to be medium, surely. They can't be softs, because they won't get to the end. Yeah, mediums. Well, then, back underway then. We got 12 laps to go on the restart. Arctic leads it, Wallington second, third is Ryan, 4 is Air Max, 5 is Pelly, 6 is Prudish, 7th is Zach, 8 is Shredder, 9th is X Spot, Mantic in 10, Torpedo in 11, 12 is Aaron, and 13 is Hayes. As it stands, Ferrari would win the Constructors' Championship. Alfa Romeo will be, sorry. Alfa Romeo will win the championship. What am I on about? Ferrari are winning the race, but they need to have a 1 and 2. Actually, I think it's a 1 and 3, actually. I think they would have to have, and they'd have to hope that Alfa Romeos don't score points. But at the moment, there's 1 in 3rd position, so at the moment, Alfa Romeo would win the Constructors' Championship. This is the big old train. This is what we're talking about, the medium runners. Yeah, they're on mediums, and they're on the fresher compound tyre, but they've got to get past these guys. You're too far back for that, mate. And Wallington, oh, Pelly and Air Max. Pelly's got past Air Max up to P4. Right, Hurricane on the back of Wallington now. This is for P2. And Wallington's on the back of Arctic as well. Wallington's making a move on Arctic on the inside. And Wallington has it. Yes, he does. Arctic's down to second and under pressure from Ryan Hurricane. Also, Prudish and Air Max going side by side for turn 3. And the Merc of Prudish goes up into... Oh my. There's a big old battle behind. We can see it.
Ooh,
oh, what's that? I say, where's the hash trying to go? Trying to make it 3 wide at turn 4.
They're not going to work. 2 barely go into 4, let alone 3.
Side by side between Air Max and Shredder. Oh, Shredder got a little enough room there for Air Max. Just enough room for both of them. And the Air Max holds on to it. Now here comes the Red Bull of Zach on the inside, but he's going to have to back out. And Tafatari of Air Max will hold on to it. Single file again. I don't know what to watch. I want to watch the front lines as well as these, but there's so much going on. What's going on here? We're going for battle now. Fight now. Here comes a Aston Ahas of Shredder. Look at the straight line speed. Oh my. Max trying to fight, but Shredder through. Shredder up into P6. Gets 2 in 2 corners. And Tari. And that is no, sorry, that is Torpedo. That is the Torpedo, Williams. Yeah. It's a Spot, got past Air Max as well. Air Max, oh, bit of contact, and hits the Spots around. Yeah, Air Max might be in trouble for that. I think Air Max knows it. Air Max has left. Another one that's pretty much just rage quit by looking things, as per normal. 3 people in it. I think loaded that earlier. Personally, but yeah. Ryan on the back of Arctic. Going on the outside. Arctic's trying to defend it. A late break. They're both going to try and late break. Their contact around Netherlands. Hopefully not today. Arctic's cut the corner a little bit. He's going to open the door though for Ryan on the inside. I think Ryan's going to have that. What sort of view is that? I wish we get broadcast view done that straight, but they never give us one. And Ryan moves up into P2, Wallington's first, Ryan Hurricane second, Arctic third, and Pelly is 4. But his spot is in 13th, but at the moment it doesn't really matter because what Ryan Hurricane's doing what they need to be done. Jeff, keep an eye on X1 chat, please. Because Max is typing. Shikari, if you're there as well, you want to keep an eye on X1 chat after this race. Right, Pelly on the back of Arctic as well. Zach's on the back of Shredder. Make sure you took a picture of that as well, Jeff, please. There is 7 laps. Oh well.
Oh wait.
You've always got to clip things when you remove it, especially ones like that. But yeah, we know he rage quit now. So you make sure you put that in put in the stewards bit that he rage quit. We know he has. Torpedoes in the grass. What's battles on track? Oh, it hits a spot in the back of their Max's AI. Whoa. That's their Max on the AI car, which I don't blame him. Shouldn't be in the race. Whoa, hello. Shredder and Prudish, literally, you've got to leave room. Shredder's got a time penalty for that. Oh. It's getting feisty over here.
Oh, how did Shredder keep that? Whoa! He got really wiggly off the curb, but managed to keep it straight.
Oh, Prudish, you've got to leave room, like, it's just literally not leaving any room there. Oh, and now Shredder's not left him any room, and that's just retaliation for not leaving him room. And that's going to push. Oh. That's going to, who's that pushed up now? So that's put Zach past Prudish up to 6th. Oh my god, what is going on? No, leaving no room.
Yeah,
there's going to be penalties both drivers here.
Brutus did go, looked like he went for the overtake off track.
I want to keep an eye on that battle, mate, if you can, please, because I got a funny thing that's going to kick off in a minute. Race lead, though, Ryan Hurricane with leave it now.
Brutus dropped it on his own.
Can you message, Jeff, can you message Air Max so we get thingy? I could get like a thingy that and retirement track and admit it there probably. To get a screenshot. This is the fight for the lead then. Wallington fighting with Ryan Hurricane for P1. This is literally the best. Well, it's not the closest fight on track. We've also got Prudish on the back that hits the spot. Actually, it is the closest fight on track. It's still within 2 cents. So, yeah. Prudish then problem with the AI car of Air Max. This is the fight for the lead. Here comes Ryan on the inside at turn 4. And Ryan takes the lead. Wallington's right on his gearbox, going side by side, but Wallington is still there. Turn 4. And Wallington holds it. Ryan's coming straight back at him. Ooh. I thought there was another car there for a second. Great driving by these two though. You can tell these two have raced together for a few times, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Plenty of room from both drivers.
The annoying thing, mate, is like literally most of the grid's been alright. There's been a couple of people that have been just full sending it, and that's it. But
Ryan, this is a really good run here.
Wallington, no, Wallington I think is letting past. You're just going to try and DRS him back and get his DRS back, or try and get away from Pelly and Arctic, but as it stands, really, it doesn't really matter. The constructors would be over. The championship leader leads the race. The X1 champion leads the race. Simple as that. Torpedo on the back of Prudish as well. That is for 10th and 11th. That is the closest fight on track. Torpedo, you're on the air. You can't really get that. You're on track. Right, Zach on the back of Shredder. I got a funny feeling there is going to be some incidents reported for this race. Whoa, hello. Zach's got past Shredder. Shredder went wide and Zach took the position. And Zach's, actually they're both on, well, actually they're saying that, I say they're both on old tyres, meaning literally Zach's probably on better tyres than what Shredder is on. Also with that time penalty that Shredder's got, it probably makes sense not to fight the car that's got the time penalty. Shredder's going to straight back in though. Shredder takes back into P5. Zach's down to 6. 1 lap to go. Well, penultimate lap is 2 laps to go. 1 lap. At the moment, Wallington is half a second off of Ryan Hurricane now. This is the closest fight right now with the time penalty that Shredder's got. Can he find 3? Well, he needs to find 2.5 seconds to get away. comes Zach on the bar, side by side with Shredder through turn 4. They'll hold it. And Zach goes into P5. Ryan Hurricane holds it with Watto, but Pelly's on the back of him. It's not even like Ryan can do donuts or anything to win the championship. He has to basically finish his race in the lead, otherwise they don't win the constructors. So, because of where his spot is, he's in 8th. But Ryan will win the final race of the season, Drivers' Champion, and now also Constructors for Alfa Romeo will win the Constructors too. Waddington will bring home in 2nd and guarantee himself being 2nd in the Drivers' Championship. Pelly brings home in 3rd. 4th is Arctic as well, so it's now 3 and 4 for the Ferrari guys. So they're good at the end of the season. Zach comes home in 5. Shredder in 6. Hits the spot. Got caught up in a lot of stuff today, but brings home in 7. Hayes in 8. Prudish and Shredder had lots of fun. He brings home in 9. So I think that's going to still. No, he doesn't. Torpedo gets 9 there. Shredder will be Prudish will be 10. Max is AI. Carl will be DSQ'd, and so will Aaron's. To be fair, I think. So I think Mantic might bring home in 11. As I say, Aaron was out of this race for quite a lot. Get classified results then. So Ryan Hurricane is your X1 champion. He was at that last week, but he gets it and the Drivers' Champion, Constructors' Championship with it today, from 5th to 1st, and wins the final race of XRL season 8 on X1. Wallington brings home in 2nd and gets guaranteed 2nd place in Championship. I think Pelly brings home in 3rd, and he'll bring home in 3rd in the Championship as well. Arctic is in 4. 5 is Zach, 6 is Shredder, 7 is his spot, 8 is Hayes, 9 is Torpedo, Prudish is in 10. I think Air Max and Aaron will both be disqualified for not being in the lobby for over, well, basically for 25% of the race. And that means Mantic will bring home in 11 and be guaranteed the fast lap point outside. Fast lap also in the race was Hayes with a 110.169, and DNFs then for...
Get in, Hayes.
Yeah, DNFs then for... Shikari, Moist, Franz, Windex, Evan, and that's Samuel, which is XRL Zach, are the DNFs in there. But yeah, so we've pretty much got 11 finishers with the 2 DSQs, because I think Aaron and Max will be DSQ'd. But that is us done for season 8. We'll be back, what we say, looking like probably the end of July, isn't it, area, by look on things?
Yes.
Ish,
yep.
As long as the game's okay. So from XRL and X1, Drivers' Champion for Season 8 is Ryan Hurricane, and the Constructors' Champions are Alfa Romeo. Thank you everybody for watching XRL from Season 8, and we're back in about 5 to 6 weeks time for Season 9. Thank you, Jeff, for joining us.
Absolutely.
And thank you everybody for watching us for this season, and we'll catch you all next season.